Welcome to another episode of Dietz Teach from Revenge of the Average Joes, where we talk about ways to make you a better gambler and make you money for free. We're not like other podcasts where we sell picks. We give this stuff out because we want to bang the book. We want to get our money back. We don't like asking our wives for money, Ryan. I know you're not married, but I'm a married man, and it's hard to ask for money.
I don't like asking myself for money.
Right. We want to make our money last. We want to make money versus Vegas, and we're going to exploit some flaws in their system to help make you a better gambler. Today we're talking about how do you take your confidence interval for a game and compare it to Vegas's odds. You have a game that's minus 400. You're 95% sure the Packers going to blow out the Lions. How do you know if it's a good bet? I have a formula, a mathematical formula that will prove if it's a good bet or not.
That sounds too good to be true, but I'm excited to learn.
Fantastic. Again, check out our podcast, Revenge of the Average Joes, Sports Gambling. We give all tips. We give picks. It's a lot of fun for us. All right, let's start. We got a minus 400 game. Denver Broncos are up 21-0 versus the New York Giants in week 1 of the NFL season. Forget everything you know about the teams. Odds are minus 400. You're 80% sure. No, let's say 70% sure the Broncos are going to win the game. How do you figure out if it's a good bet?
I have no idea.
No idea? Well,
I use my gut and I pray.
Well, let's say you put $100 on minus 400. To break even on that, 4 out of 5 times, you would have to nail that bet, 80%.
That makes sense to me.
That's easy, right? It's minus 400. It's even. But what if it was minus 365? It's a lot harder to do that math.
It is.
I'm telling you there's a formula out
there.
There's
a 5 in that.
There's a
which
5
immediately throws me off.
Right,
forget the 6.
Forget if there's a 2 at the end of it.
Oh, God.
Forget it. I'm telling you there's an easy formula. You can plug it in your phone in 30 seconds and figure out, hey, is this a good bet or is this a dumbass bet where I'm a little bit drunk and I'm reaching for my home team?
Which are also fun. You can make those bets too, just less money.
Less money. Let's stick to units. Check out a different Dietz Teach for that. In the meantime, I'm going to teach you this formula, again, for free. Thank you. Break-even formula for negative bets. Minus 410, you take that line that Vegas has given you. Broncos up 21-0 in the second quarter. You put it on the numerator, right? Minus 410, you add 100 to that, and you divide it by 510. 410 minus 510, 80%. So if you're 70% confident the Broncos are going to win that game, that Teddy Bridgewater is not going to throw picks, you don't make the bet.
And Dietz, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was always tricky for me in middle school. But when you add something to a negative number, it actually becomes a bigger negative number. Is that correct?
If it's a
That's
negative
what you're
itself.
saying. Yeah.
Right. So
that is great information to know here.
If it's a minus, you're just taking it 100 bigger, right? So if it's 410 are the odds, you are adding 100 to the 410. It's 410
and then
dividing
it. So 410 divided by 510, and you got your probability right there. You say, am I more confident than this? If I am, I bet it. If I'm not, what do I do, Dietz?
Exactly. You could either not bet it or you could bet the other side of it, which a lot of people fall into this loophole. They're like, man, I like the favorite in this example, but, I don't like them that much. Then you should really consider betting the underdog. Probability on underdogs, a lot of people miss out on this because it's a long shot. That New York Giants are down by 21 in the second quarter. How could they possibly come back and win this game?
The Chiefs are down in the Super Bowl. How could they possibly come back? The Patriots are down in the Super Bowl. How could they possibly come back? If only somebody could have told you to bet on them.
Yeah. And we're here to help you look at this in a different way. Betting underdogs is fantastic, but we want you to be a smart bettor. Vegas doesn't know this. We're giving it to you here today for free.
I bet Vegas does know.
Well,
But you know now.
Now you know. Betting an underdog. So if it's positive odds, the formula is a little different. So let's say you have a team. They're, plus 360. What you're going to do instead, you're going to take the plus 360, put it in the denominator, add 100 to it. 100 divided by whatever the line is plus 100. So 360 odds, it's going to be 100 divided by 460. 100 divided by 460?
So you just switch it.
You switch it.
Where before you were in the numerator, here
adding
you're
100.
in the denominator, and it's
easy peasy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Wow.
This will make you a better bettor immediately. Use this trick all the time. You have an underdog that you think can win a game, and you want to know where there's the value. New York Giants plus 360 to come back and win that game. What percentage do you think that would you put on that? Broncos to lose a 21-0 lead in the second quarter?
not very good, honestly,
very
with
good?
this defense. I mean,
Okay.
You're less than 5%. If we get a 21-0 lead, I feel pretty confident.
So if I told you that to break even, you'd only have to pick correctly 21% of the time by taking the Giants, you'd say, oh, well, I think there's a 5% chance they come back. You would hammer the Broncos. That's how you're going to use this information to become a better. Thank you for tuning in to Revenge of the Average Joes. Check out these formulas. We're going to tweet them out. Remember, if you think it's a favorite that's going to win, you're going to put the odds picked by Vegas. You're going to add 100 to the bottom. And then for a underdog, you're going to do the opposite, right? Check it out. Twitter.
Right in the numerator.
Numerator, denominator. Nice.